loop sounds you hear and feel on the left side of your chest is made by a pumping organ known as heart. Heart is an important organ of cardiovascular system. Cardiovascular system is a system that contains the heart and blood vessels. The heart pumps blood, while the blood vessels circulate the blood throughout the body and transport nutrients and oxygen to the tissues. This video simplifies an overview of the heart anatomy based on the definition, heart chambers, heart valves, and layers of wall of the heart. So let's take a round. Definition: heart is a muscular organ that pumps blood throughout your body. Its size is described as the size of your fist. It's situated in between two links in the mediastinum. Heart chambers. Human heart is made up of 4 chambers, 2 atria above and 2 ventricles below. The musculature of the ventricles is thicker than that of the atria. This is because of the differences in functions. The atria are receiving chambers, that is, they only receive blood, while the ventricles are discharging chambers, that is, they discharge or pump blood into the pulmonary and systemic circulation. Thus, the force of contraction of the heart depends on the ventricles. The 2 atria are separated into right atrium and left atrium by interatrial septum. The 2 ventricles are also separated into right ventricle and left ventricle by interventricular septum. Thus, the heart has 2 sides now. The right side of the heart consisting of the right atrium and right ventricle, and the left side of the heart consisting of the left atrium and left ventricle. Valves of the heart. There are 4 valves in the human heart: 2 atrioventricular valves and 2 semilunar valves. The atrioventricular valves, as the name implies, are situated between the atrium and ventricle. These are the tricuspid valves found between right atrium and right ventricle, and bicuspid valves, or we call it mitral valve, found between the left atrium and left ventricle. The tricuspid valves, as from the name, has 3 cusps. Tri means 3 and cuspid means flaps of something. And the bicuspid valves has 2 cusps. Also from the name, bi means 2 and cusps means flap of something. For the tricuspid valves, we can see the 2 of them here and the other one is from behind. And for the bicuspid valves, we can see the 2 cusps. These cusps are attached to a papillary muscle arising from the inner surface of ventricle by chordae tendineae. So when this papillary muscle contracts, the atrioventricular valves close to prevent vague flow of blood from the ventricle to the atrium during ventricular contraction. Thus, the general function of atrioventricular valve is to allow flow of blood from atrium to the ventricle when they open and prevent backflow of blood from the ventricle to the atria when they closed. The semilunar valve. The general function of semilunar valves is the same as that of atrioventricular valves. That is, they open towards the aorta and pulmonary artery respectively to allow flow of pumped blood into the aorta and pulmonary artery, and they close to prevent backflow of blood into the ventricles. Layers of wall of the heart. Heart is made up of 3 layers of tissues: outer pericardium, middle myocardium, and inner endocardium. The pericardium is the outer covering of the heart. It forms a strong protective sac for the heart, and it also helps to anchor the heart within the mediastinum. Myocardium. Myocardium is the middle layer of the whole of the heart, and it is pumped by cardiac muscle fibers, also called cardiac myocytes, and it is responsible for pumping action of the heart. Endocardium. Endocardium is the innermost layer of heart wall. As you can see, it's a thin, smooth, and glistening membrane. It is also continuous as endothelium of blood vessels. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and turn on notification as we will continuously be simplifying science and medical cases for you guys. So see you in the next video.